All right, everybody, we are back. My next guest is a medical doctor and an expert on penis health and fitness. His new book is called, that's enough giggling, The Hardness Factor. Please welcome Dr. Stephen Lamm. Dr. Lamm, thank you for being here. Now, we're going to approach this seriously because we're just here to talk and we're here to learn. You maintain in this book, and I've read it several times, you say the harder the erection, the healthier the man. What do you mean by that?
It's amazing that the penis and the engorged penis, an erect penis, is the best barometer of a man's health. It means
your eyes get really wide when you talk about this.
It means you
look like a runaway bride.
No.
The engorged penis.
It means you're delivering blood and your nerves are there, your hormones are there. It means you're sleeping well. It means you're psychologically in good shape. It's great news.
So a erect or fully, as you say, engorged. You do the words, and I'll help you. That means that someone is healthy. It's a sign of good health.
Right, and so great health comes with great sex. If you're not healthy, if you're a smoker and you're overweight, I got news for you. Your penis is going to become limp. Bad.
Yeah,
very bad.
Yeah, it's almost a sign that something's wrong with the body.
Exactly, and it's basically now in your hands. You know if you've got a problem.
Not in my hands. Not in my hands.
Right.
One time, bus station in Chicago. Now, it was dark. You say, doctor, that you can spot men with erectile dysfunction just by looking at them. And you're being serious here.
Yeah, I'm actually being serious. Now, looking at you, you're actually very fit. You look healthy. You don't have the profile of a man who would have a problem. Now, on the other hand...
But
on the other hand, when you look at in the audience, you don't see everybody as fit and as healthy as you are. When I look at your band, I'm not pointing out any names, of course.
Right, but people who are less fit and less healthy can
I guarantee you, that's exactly true. So when women realize this truth, men are going to become endangered if they're not taking good care of themselves.
So that when a man isn't taking good care of himself, you can tell that there may be problems down south, so to speak.
In the future.
Yeah,
absolutely.
in the future. You say, doctor, in your book that the penis ages. And it can age independently of the man. Is that right?
Well, you don't want the penis to be older than you are, and you don't want it to die.
You are blowing my mind. What do you mean? That you can have a young man with an old penis.
Right. Well, here's the point. The penis is part of you, so if you don't take care of your body, your heart and your muscles, well, guess what? The other organ, your penis, also gets injured. And when it gets injured, it doesn't function at a high level. You see, men somehow think that they can drink and smoke and be fat and not exercise, and somehow their penis is going to respond. It's not going to. Okay, so
what you're saying is that can a 50-year-old man have a 90-year-old penis, I guess is what I'm saying.
If they do.
Can a young guy, for some reason, look down there and the penis is like, oh, what do you want from me? You know.
Absolutely. The whole idea is when you're 50, you want a 30-year-old penis.
When you're oh, I see. So a 50-year-old man can have a 30-year-old penis.
Absolutely. If he's not a smoker, if he looks as well as you do and takes good care of himself, he will have a 30-year-old penis. Guaranteed.
So I can shave years off my penis's life, is what you're saying.
Right.
Now, what happens if the penis gets too young? What if the penis gets too young and there's like a gap between me and my penis?
Well,
where I'm like, I want to watch this, and the penis is like, no one's watching that these days.
Then you can't get off at your subway station. Then you're running amok. You got to be careful.
Okay, you've brought, and I hate to say this because I don't know what they are, but it says here on my card you brought some visual aids here to help us out. That's
wonderful.
That's great. All right, here we go.
Wonderful.
Okay. All right, now tell us, we're limited time here.
This is not the penis of a healthy 35-year-old.
Well, that's a hot dog, first of all.
This is an Oscar Mayer ween. You see, this is too flexible. You're not going swimming with this one.
So you're saying that, that when you're at that state of rigidity, that's a problem.
Right. This is too, it's too flexible. You want to be more rigid than that. You want to have something that's firmer. This is much harder. This is going to go somewhere. This is where you want to be. Or, if you're really lucky, you can be a cucumber. This is firm. This is rigidity, hardness. This is a product of how much blood flow goes into the penis.
What's it like when you're at the supermarket and you're walking through the produce section? And is that how you test for
Actually, the way we
Okay, now what's
test-
happening? What is this?
Okay,
What's happening?
This is called a digital rigidometer. I actually give this to men.
That looks like something Batman has.
No, what we would do is...
Don't worry, Robin. I have the digital ridgeometer.
Right. This tells you how hard your penis is.
Wait, say that again. This tells you how hard your penis is?
You have your finger. Normally what
No,
we
I
do...
want my finger.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Has this...
No, this has never been used.
It's never been used.
Never been used.
How do I know?
I promise. Come on, now we want to see
I
it.
literally don't know where this thing has been.
No, it's never been anywhere.
All right, so
Okay.
this can tell you how rigid a penis
Right,
is.
in numbers. So in other words, we give this device to a man.
So we'll use it on the finger.
Yeah, we use it. We give it to the man. He goes home with this, and we say, look, develop an erection the old-fashioned way. Then press your penis up against this device for 5 seconds.
Do I push hard?
That's it. 5 seconds. Done.
That did nothing for me. I
Right.
got no...
Well, it does a lot for me because it gives me a number. If you need 500 grams of rigidity to penetrate. The truth is, when you're 15, you're 2,000. So on your worst day, you're in great shape.
So what you're saying is there's no hope because after 15, you're never getting back to 2,000. Is there any chance that I could get back to 2,000?
Yes, you can.
How?
If you stay healthy, if you keep your cholesterol down, you keep your blood pressure down, if you exercise, keep your body fat, you can be at 2,000.
You can't get back to 2,000?
But you don't need 2,000. So look, even if you were 1,200, you'd be great.
Okay.
And that's what happens. So as you get
When are you
older,
in trouble? What's the number on that?
500. 500, you're like this. You're not going anywhere. Somebody said you're playing pool with a string. This is not good. All right? Not good.
How did you get into this whole thing, by the way?
Because men are an endangered species. We don't take care of ourselves. And if we can convince a man that we can preserve his sex life by preserving his health, we got a powerful message.
Oh, so you're saying to men, this is actually interesting. You're saying the way for men to get healthy, they won't listen to me if I tell them stop smoking, take care of yourself. But the minute you say, I know how to make your penis, men are like, sign me up.
That's the message. We're tricking men into believing this is a sex book. This is a health book.
Okay. Fascinating stuff. Thank you for being here. This is, the hardness factor is in stores now. And could I have that, please? I'm going to take that with me. Dr. Stephen Lamm, thank you very much. We'll take a break and be right back. Folks, my next guest is currently selling permanent tattoo ad space all over his body on eBay in his quest to become the first human Billboard. Let's meet this guy. Please welcome Joe Tamargo. All right, first of all, we heard about, on staff, we heard about you, right. And first thing that popped in my head is, how did you come up with this idea to sell ad space on your body?
We were just sitting around with me and a bunch of friends drinking some beers. And I was like, hey, let's try to sell some ad space on my arm and see what happens.
It has such a quintessential, it's such a perfect drinking beer idea, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
That's how Leonardo da Vinci came up with his greatest ideas. He was sitting around with some buddies drinking beer.
Yep.
So you're sitting around with your friends and you say, I'm going to try and sell ad space and have it tattooed onto my body.
Right.
How many tattoos have you sold so far? How successful have you been?
I've sold 8 tattoos so far.
8?
Yes.
8 tattoos for different companies, pretty much all of them on the web.
Right, most of them are on the web.
Okay, and how does it work? How did you get this word out? Did you put it out on the web that you were willing to do this?
Yeah, we just put an eBay auction up there,
right.
And then we just started a little website. And then people just started bidding.
Do different zones on your body cost more money? Is there desirable real estate and undesirable real estate?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We started with the forearm, but we have a lot of requests for different things.
Okay, so I can only imagine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how does it work? How much does it cost?
What we sold, the lowest one we sold was $500. The most expensive one we sold was $5,000.
$500.
Right.
So you had a tattoo put on your body forever, selling something for $500.
Yes.
Do you realize what ad time costs on this show?
I kind of found
What
out.
is 30 seconds of ad time on this show? $35,000. Do you ever think to yourself, I should have asked for more, or thought up some kind of idea like you have to pay rent? I'm going to get this tattoo, but you have to pay me so much every month.
Yeah,
do you have any regrets, is what I'm asking?
I have no regrets. It's definitely been a learning curve.
Sure, $500, thanks. And then you know what I mean? You buy like a lawnmower and it's done. Okay, have there been requests for things that you have turned down? People have come to you, they've said, here's our cash, here's our product, and you say, no, I'm not going to do it.
Actually, there was two things that were pretty interesting. One was from a penis enlargement company.
Which one? I'm familiar with this.
I'm not sure the specific one. There was actually several requests from penis enlargement company to tattoo my whole arm a giant penis.
And you said, did you even get into how much they were willing to pay, or did you immediately say that is not acceptable?
That was totally unacceptable. I guess maybe for like $1 million, it would probably be worth it.
Right.
But I had to wear long sleeves when I went out to dinner with my wife.
Yeah, and then someone asked you the time. Well, let me find out. Whoa! People are just running all over the restaurant.
Well, let's talk about the first thing that pops up. You know?
Yeah. No. Well, it's. If you're going to talk like that. Well, okay, let's follow this road a little further. Viagra contacted you, didn't they?
Yeah, they actually asked me if I would tattoo my own human organ.
They wanted to put an ad, a Viagra ad on your penis.
Yeah, somebody from the company emailed me and asked me to put that on. I said, yeah, that would be the great first human pop-up ad.
Yeah,
and every time they get excited, be like, hey, there's pop-up.
Yeah, but no one's. Okay. This raises an interesting question. Okay. Who's there to see these things? I mean, the whole concept of advertising is that everyone's going to see it. Is there a contractual responsibility that you have to walk around and display these ads?
Well, no, there isn't any contractual obligations, but I'm a pretty active guy. We go all over the place, do different things.
Well, you live in Port Jefferson, Long Island. Right. Now, that is not a media hub, okay?
That's true.
So, I mean... You know, do you ever get calls from the companies that have paid for this stuff? And they're like, what are you doing? I'm just home. I'm watching hockey. Yeah. Well, get out there. I don't want to, you know?
I'm still in the middle of another beer thinking of another idea.
Yeah, so you're working on new schemes and new plans.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, I'm noticing right here you have a Save Martha. That's from SaveMartha.com. So you actually support Martha Stewart.
Yeah, I do.
Good for you.
Absolutely.
And you got a tattoo. Is she aware that you've tattooed Save Martha on
I'm
your
not
arm?
sure, but I think it's pretty cool that she's in jail and I'm getting a tattoo.
Yeah. It's a little ironic, yeah.
Yeah, it is a little ironic.
It's not really how it's supposed to work. Are there any rules for this? Like, what is your code of ethics? What won't you do? I mean, we've talked about the giant penis on the arm. I think both of us would back away from that one, although if they met my price, I'd do it. What is your ethical code? What won't you do?
Nothing on my face and nothing on my hands, you know, because I have 5 children, so I don't want to walk around like a mockery or...
Yeah.
I won't do my face or my hands, but...
Right. So you can cover up this other stuff is what you're saying, you know?
Yeah, I guess, you know, I went to a nice dinner. I've had offers from my ass, though, actually. And,
people have offered to put...
Yeah, like Charmin on my butt cheek.
Charmin contacted you?
Well, not Charmin directly, but people like writing me, like marketing professors, like, hey, what if Charmin contacted you? Would you put a Charmin ad on your ass? I'm like, yeah, sure, absolutely.
You would do that?
Yeah, sure.
How much money? Is your price higher now than it used to be?
Yeah, well, I was just like real estate, you know, you got inflation.
What about Late Night with Conan O'Brien? I mean, I want to get the word out.
Yeah, well, I love your show, man, so I would probably give you a really good rate on that.
A good rate? Yeah.
Yeah, a good rate.
Okay, but not on the face or the hands. What about a Conan tattooed on your face? And
that would be really cool. As long as I can
No, it wouldn't be. You've had some beers again. Now, do you ever think to yourself, like, this is cool now, but 50 years from now, when you're talking to your great-grandchildren, and they've come to visit you on their jetpacks in the future, and they ask you about, you know, what's, you know, getitfido.com or whatever. Do they ask you about some of those things that it's going to not wear well over time?
Yeah, well, I guess I could explain to them once they had the jetpacks what the internet was.
Right, back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you eat a pill and communicate with your friends, but back then we had computers.
Yeah,
and they're like, talk on, old man.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that would be a great story for the insane asylum. You know?
Yeah, it'd be very good. Well, could you get one removed if you got, how hard is that to do?
I don't know, I've heard a couple things about laser surgery, but
right.
I'm kind of in it for
sandpaper is what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's how I got my Air Supply tattoo removed. It wasn't as cool over the long haul as I thought it would be. Well, to learn more about this, visit Joe's website. What does it make this right? Livingadspace.com?
That's correct.
All right. You know what? You're a good sport to come here and talk to us.
I appreciate
Continued success to you.
Thank you very much.
Joe Tamargo, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. My next guest, this is unusual. My next guest is a Toronto cab driver who claims he's also a human atlas. Please welcome Mr. Geography, Mohammed Collins. This is a fascinating story. I want to make sure I understand correctly. First of all, you drive a cab in Toronto.
Yes.
Okay. Passenger hails the cab.
Yes.
You pull over. Passenger gets in the back, and you start quizzing them on geography. Is that right?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency?
Indeed.
I like Your Excellency. That's very nice.
Okay.
You do call everyone Your Excellency?
Yes,
or...
I do.
Wow.
All
Well, that
men.
takes some of the fun out of it.
Okay, thank you.
Can you call me Your Most High Excellency?
No.
Forget it. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's fine. That's fine. You show good taste. So what happens? Someone gets into the cab, and you just turn to them and say,
Greeting each other,
yes,
where to go,
where to go.
and then feel a little quiet.
Right, once it gets a little quiet,
Yeah.
you let the tension build.
Yes, and then to not feel boring in the taxi, I tell them, please ask me any question about geography.
Any question about geography?
Geography, because I selected geography, it's a neutral subject, not my personal story and not their personal story.
Right.
Ask me any question about geography.
Oh, we'll get to that. I'm going to ask
Test
you... Okay.
Test me, I'm ready. Okay.
Settle down. I feel like you're taunting me in a bar. I'm going to get to testing you in just a second. We're going to find out just how good you are. But first, I must have the story straight. You do this in Toronto, and do most people respond well to it when you say...
Oh, they like it too much.
They like it too
They
much?
like it. They want to find something new. And this is good for both of us,
Yeah.
for me and for them. If there is any doubt, this good taxi driver or not good, they relieve it quickly when we ask 3-4 questions
Right.
and answer. This is the educational subject, okay?
Right.
We are not talking something about personal story or background, okay? So that's why they like it, and when they feel it very nice, they say, okay, don't take me to the destination, just pull around the city.
Wait, so people literally say, I'm supposed to get to the airport, but now I don't want to go to the airport anymore? Let's drive in circles and we'll do state capitals? That's what happens? That's crazy. Have you tried that in New York, by the way? That may work up in Toronto, but in New York, someone's going to punch your lights out if you're like, nope, more questions. You're not going...
Okay. Because in New York City,
Yes.
as we know, it's the greatest city on earth.
That was shameless, Mohammed. What do you say when you're in Denver? Of course, Denver, High Excellency.
No, I love New York because New York is Conan O'Brien show, and in New York, United Nations headquartered in New York. So I love New York.
Okay, good. Thanks for including me with the United Nations. Now, you claim you have the World Atlas in your brain.
Indeed.
How could that be? The World Atlas is filled with... How did you do this? How is the World Atlas in your brain?
Because I fall in love with the World Atlas, you know? That's why I love it.
You saw the World Atlas?
I love it.
The World Atlas saw you. You moved to each other?
Yes. I love World Atlas and I love geography. That's why I have been studying for 26 years, continue, and storage the whole world in my head.
Right.
That's why I'm here now with you.
Do you... I know you're a fan of Alex Trebek's, but do you think you would be a better host than Alex Trebek because of your amazing knowledge?
Oh, Your Excellency, this is very good thing, but I like Alex. He's a great man. And
But Alex would need to use cue cards. You would have all the information in your mind. Hence, you could kick Trebek's ass. Right? Is that what you're saying? Right? How dare you attack him that way? All right, I have some questions for you.
I'm ready for you.
You... Settle down there, Tiger.
Yes, yes.
And I swear to you, I have not shown Mohammed any of these questions. These are questions that we came up with. He has not seen them. Let's see what you can do. What is the capital of Brunei?
Capital city of Brunei, Bandar Sri Begawan.
That is correct.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, settle down, Mohammed. You just got one question.
Okay.
And you're French kissing the crowd. All right. Which country includes Caprivi's finger?
Namibia.
Oh, my God. I don't even know what Caprivi's finger is. While La Paz is the administrative capital of Bolivia, what is the constitutional capital?
Sucre.
Oh my God. This is bordering on Erie, which is a lake. The majority of the border between Canada and the United States runs along which parallel of latitude?
49 degree north of equator.
Oh my God, yes. Which is the capital of United Arab Emirates?
Abu Dhabi.
Okay, what is the second largest lake of South America? Second largest lake of South America.
Number 1 is Maracaibo, and number 2, Lake Titicaca.
I didn't hear you. Could you say that again?
Lake Titicaca.
Just one more time.
Lake Titicaca.
You said Titicaca.
Titicaca, okay.
All right. I have a lot more questions, but you're just, I mean, that's unbelievable.
Awesome.
You memorized the atlas. The atlas is in your mind, man. That's crazy.
Thank you very much. I love it.
Why?
Because we want to familiar with the world.
Yes.
And we want to learn other country, and
Yes.
other people will learn about our country.
Yes.
North America.
This is good. This is good.
And we can get closer to each other and go along in peace, respect, and love all people on the earth.
I'm voting for this man. That's all the time we have. That's all the time we have. I hope maybe you should come back sometime. That was pretty amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Geography, Mohammed Collins, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. My next guest is Texas's 5-time champion turkey caller. We had a chance last week to get the 4-time champion. I said, no, 5-time or it's nothing. Please welcome Lee Lindemann. All right, now we'll thank you for being here. First of all, we will get to the turkey calls in just a minute. First of all, I want to know about you. You're a turkey caller. You're also a funeral director. Is that right?
Oh yeah, I knew I'd get a laugh out of that.
Yeah.
I'm a third generation. We have a funeral home, family-owned funeral home in Clarksville, Texas.
I see.
Clarksville Funeral Home, and I really enjoyed doing what I do, being with the families, and
Sure.
But it's very stressful, and
Right.
So
this is something that you do for fun on the
Right.
side.
That's my getaway.
Right. You'd never do this at the funeral home. That would be incorrect and
yeah,
crazy.
no. Every now and then when the doors are closed, I might get in the chapel or something like that, But,
Well, that just sounds crazy to me.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That was with my loved one, and I heard gobble, gobble, gobble in the chapel next door. I'd get out of there fast.
I think
Now,
everybody's used to it. But now,
you entertain also at local nursing homes. Is that right?
Oh, I've done it in the past, when I was in college, I went to some, people would call me and say, hey, man, we're bored, hey, we got to do something. I said, well, thank you, Heck. And so
I get bookings like that, too.
Yeah, you do? Yeah.
But so they would ask you, and you would entertain at the funeral homes doing turkey calls.
Nursing homes.
I'm sorry, right, entertain at the funeral home.
But
no laughs there, but...
I just do all kind of sounds. I've been doing sounds all my life. And just entertain people.
Sure.
I like to make people laugh. That's my deal.
Right. So that's good. That's good. I've heard it's fun. Now, you like. Let's start with the turkey calls. There is something called a shock call.
Okay.
And that's a very specific kind of call where you're not pretending to be a turkey. Is that right?
Well, no.
Explain.
No, you're not. You're not pretending to be a turkey. You want to do that, you'll get shot or something.
Right. What is a shock call?
A shock call, you want to make the turkeys, you shock them to gobble. So when you're turkey hunting, as all the turkey hunters will know, you got to know where that turkey is.
Sure.
In the woods. I mean, you go out early in the morning and you want to make a sound as loud as you can.
Right.
And you want to make nature sounds, whether it's a donkey or
a donkey,
anything like that.
Why would you pretend to be a donkey?
Well,
because the turkeys literally go like, oh, a donkey,
yeah.
oh.
I hadn't heard that here before.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that here before.
So let's hear, what can we hear your donkey?
Donkey call. I like to do this. I've been doing it all my life.
Right.
usually makes them gobble like that. So
Okay,
then
so
you know where he is.
that's so odd to me. So essentially what you're doing is making a sound of an animal that they'd never hear, and so all you're trying to do is get the turkey to go, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then you hear them. What's another
Kinda
sound?
like that.
What's
Let's
another
see.
shot call?
Another shot call, crow. Man, they're good. I mean, crows are always in the woods.
Yeah.
And here it is daylight, and you want to hear a turkey, and this crow flies over, and all of a sudden,
Was the crow choking on something towards the end?
yeah.
All right. So those are interesting. So I've always thought that you'd only use a turkey sound to get a turkey, but basically shocking it. Why not just make the sound of a DC-10,
Yeah,
or
you
something
can
like
do,
that?
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
You can pretty much make any loud noise. You just prefer those ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you use a device. I thought that it was all done naturally, but you actually use a device.
I use a device, and they call. I mean, there's all different types of turkey calls.
Yeah.
But I like to go to the competitions and call too, and everybody uses what we call a diaphragm. I mean, in New York, you'd think something different, but here's what this is. And I do put it in my mouth, so, and this is a diaphragm right there. So, what this is a piece of latex rubber.
I know what a diaphragm is.
Okay. But down in Texas, we do practice safe turkey calling.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
what we use it for.
All right.
But you put it in your mouth, and what you want to do, you're hunting in the springtime most of the time, and you're trying to call the gobbler to you.
So you're pretending to be a female turkey.
Right. I'm pretending to be a female turkey, and if you do a good enough job, that turkey the gobbler's out there, and he'll go, wow, like you do on TV. And he gobbles that.
This guy, so really a female will go like,
the gobbler, if you
the
make a good
gobbler,
sound,
literally?
if you're a hen and you make a sweet sound, that gobbler's out there going, how you did. But here's what a hen turkey sounds like in the springtime. This is the mating yelp of a hen, or a plain yelp of a hen.
What was that little ass wiggle you did at the end?
You got to do it.
What was that?
You just got to add lib, man. You got to feel the part. You got to feel the part.
I'm sure you do. All right. So you use that. I know you ever shot into some bushes and then you run over there and there's a dead guy with a diaphragm in his mouth?
No. I try not to do that. No.
That'd be a bad experience.
That'd be a bad experience, yeah.
All right. It's working.
You want to try the turkey call?
Yeah, let me try the turkey call right now.
Okay.
Hold on. How do I do it right now?
Okay. This is yours right here.
Because we're out of time, but I just want to try this right before we go. What do I do?
Put this in your mouth. Let's see.
Have these been used before?
No, I've never been used. That's never been used.
Okay.
In the roof of your mouth.
All right.
And go. Make a sound. Let's see if you can make a sound. Now blow.
No! Wait a minute. You gave me absolutely no instruction there. You said stick this thing in your mouth and go blow.
Well,
nothing happens. You're like, that's not it.
You got to make
You'd be
a
the
sound.
worst saxophone teacher in history,
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to do it.
Really?
Let me see how you got it in there.
You
You got it backwards. You're going to choke on
You
it.
didn't tell me which way to put it in.
You're going to choke on it.
With this way?
No, this way. This way.
Oh, God, okay. Oh, yeah, I can't even see. Oh, that way,
There you
right
go.
there. That's how I do it.
There you go.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm such an ass. There are people that stayed up till 1:35.
That's right.
You know what? It was very nice of you to come all this way, share this information. I learned a lot. You're a good man. Thanks for doing it.
Thank you very much.
Lee Lindemann, everybody. We'll take a break. You stay right here, Lee. Stay right here. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. My next guest is a dating expert, the author of The Art of Mackin' right here, and The Mac Within, the Holy Book of Game. Please welcome Tariq Kingflex Nasheed. Now, Tariq, there is so much to learn and not a ton of time, so let me get started.
Yes.
Tell me, what is a Mac? Do you teach people how to be a Mac? What's a Mac?
Yes, I do. I teach people how to be Macs. The word Mac is like really loosely based now, but the definition of a Mac is a guy who's successful at anything he does.
Right.
It could be business, entertainment.
Yes.
The most common thing that men want to be successful at, dating women.
Yes, yes.
And this is what I do. I give guys Mac makeovers.
And, okay. How would I become a Mac and be completely honest, and don't spare me? I want to learn, how do I become a Mac?
You know what? A lot of guys, all men are Macs.
Yes.
All of these guys here, they have Macs in them. This
Yes.
is why the book is called The Mac Within.
Yes, yes.
All these Macs. Give it up, Macs.
It's
all
like
these Macs.
it's the Jedi principle. It's channeling that Mac within you, right? Okay, forget it. I won't talk. You go. Probably Star Wars references
No,
don't help.
That's
yeah.
not Macs.
So it's kind of like on Star Trek when they went to Romulan 9. Go ahead. Anyway, sorry.
Don't do that. That's
Don't do
not
that.
Macs.
Yeah.
That's not Macs.
So tell me immediately. Talk
Okay,
about
so,
me.
okay.
Let's fix Conan. Let's do it.
To be a Mac, you got to find out what your assets are.
Okay.
You got to focus on your assets and don't worry about your deficiencies.
Right,
That's the
right.
number one thing.
Right.
Okay, so what you got to do is just remove the squareness that's been programmed in you. So, and I'm not dissing Conan. Is cool. Conan is
If
cool.
there were a squareness, you say.
And just let the Mac come on out because
Okay.
I can see the Mac come out of you every now and then.
Every now and then?
Like when a female guest is on the show, I can see it seeping through your pores, Conan. I can see it.
I also have a skin condition.
Oh.
But to be perfectly, it's oily. All right, let's start with the way I speak. What about
Okay.
be honest.
Okay, your voice is a little high-pitched. A little bit. So what you would do...
You laughing it up over there, Nicole? You having a good time? Yeah. Enjoy
So
yourself.
what I would do with you, Conan,
Yeah.
I would give you what I call the slow and low technique.
Slow and low.
Slow and low. When you talk slower, your voice automatically gets lower. It's like the Barry White effect. And when you talk low and slow, it gives a melodic, hypnotic tone that seduces women.
So if I had more
There you go.
this way of speaking, then that
You're getting them. That's it. That's it, Conan. You're getting you there. That's
would...
it.
Is this hot, Nicole? You like this?
Really hot.
I don't know what that means, Nicole. All right. What about what I'm wearing?
Shoes are very important, Conan. See, women are... Okay.
Check
there we
these
go.
out right here.
See, women are...
Check that
There you
shoe
go.
out.
Okay. See,
What does this shoe say to you?
Shoes give out messages. They give out nonverbal messages. Those shoes say, ladies are married, stay away. You have to get something that's a little more snappier, Conan. Just a little more snappier.
Snappier than this? This is a fine, inexpensive shoe.
Yeah.
This
you
is-
need like gaiters.
Alligator
shoes,
skin.
Alligator shoes are the shoes of choice for Macs. Those are the Mac shoes. Those are the official Mac shoes.
Okay.
Something like these are like alligator mink shoes.
Those are very nice. Oh, you actually have, can I touch this right here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that. There's fur on the side of your shoe.
You need some of these, Conan.
Yeah, it looks like you stomped a squirrel to death on your way over here. It does. It's like, but that's not,
But that's a Macish thing.
But that's a Macish thing.
It's just a
How
Macish thing.
important?
There you go. Slow it down.
How important are looks, physical looks?
It's not that important, not with men, because if your game is right and if you're campaigning in the right locations, you're going to get elected. I'll give you an example. Like Lyle Lovett, he's not the best looking guy, but he got Julia Roberts. Britney Spears, her first husband, he's not Brad Pitt, but he got to marry Britney Spears. He's not a Conan O'Brien, but he put his bid in and he put his game out there and he hit a jackpot.
So there are things that one would de-emphasize?
Yes.
What are my physical attributes? And you can tell me in a, straight guy way, but...
Okay, it's not your arms and your chest.
What are you talking about? You haven't, yes, my arms are a little on the thin side. I don't have a sunken, wheezy chest, but...
No.
That aside, height, I'm quite tall.
Focus on your height. Your height is cool.
Yeah,
you can
height is
focus
cool.
on your height.
What about the crazy hair, the pompadour, the straight up? Is that putting out a good? Is this hair macking, or is it more saying? I'm very uptight, and I need to calm down.
We'll get you a hat.
We'll get you. He's good. He's very good. Man, we have so much more to talk about with this gentleman. We have to, you have to come back because we do not have enough time. Doesn't he have to come back? Because I have so much. You got to come back and bring clothes.
Yes, I got to give you the full Mac makeover.
He's got to give me the whole thing.
The full Mac makeover.
Tariq's got a new syndicated radio show, The Mac and Minute, which airs in February. I'm guessing that's not NPR, but I could be wrong. But you never know. You know what? Thanks so much for being here.
Problem,
and please come back. Tariq King Flex Nasheed. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You may know my next guest from MTV and the films Anaconda and The Crossing Guard with Jack Nicholson. She now co-stars on the Sci-Fi Channel's most popular show, Sliders, and just released her first CD, Shiny. Please welcome Kari Wuhrer. I like to contrast the energy with which you came out to Stephen Wright.
I figured it wasn't a difficult act to follow.
No, we have...
Wait, I got to do the mic thing.
What was that? Yeah.
I meant energy-wise.
Energy-wise.
We talked about this before. He knows I just can't stand him. Are you retiring?
Excuse me?
I'm kidding. I love him. No, really, I do. I asked him if
You just won in 6 years most awkward start to an interview, I think.
I'm sorry, but, we had the whole, he was really getting me excited backstage, and it's kind of, we're in a big fight right now, aren't we?
You have like 8 personalities, don't you?
I'm psychotic.
Yeah, you hated him, you wanted him to retire, and he excited you backstage.
No, all right. See, he's always saying that this is his last appearance, he's going to retire. It's like your joke, right?
I was kidding with the
He's like the
makeup
Michael
woman.
Jordan of comedians.
I was just kidding with the woman there.
And I said, you've been on the show like 500 times. Do they have like a cake for you once a year or something? And I'm not funny, huh?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. All right, so I had this dream about you on the plane.
Okay, you had a dream about me on the plane.
Yeah, because I had to fly the red eye, and I was really dead tired. And I fell asleep, and I had this dream. Right? I was a little nervous, because,
Is that what you do as you're going to sleep?
Am I like sleepy? I was thinking of one in your comedy sketches that you and Andy do.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I love you. So I had this dream.
That was so sincere. That was great.
I had this dream, okay, that I was really nervous about doing your show and everything.
Gee, why? It seems to be going well.
And is this Letterman or is this Conan?
Oh, I'm the little Letterman. Heil! Oh, mini days!
I seem to be evoking disdain and
No, we're just
start
kidding.
over, ready?
All right, let's get back in the beginning, and nothing happened yet.
Okay.
And
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
How
on
are
the
you?
show.
Good to see you. Okay.
So I was having this dream. Right?
You're having a dream? Was I in it?
Yes. It was a dream about us. Just let me finish really quick. And I dreamt that I gave you these Pez dispensers. And you said, why Pez dispensers? And I said, well, because you kind of remind me of like a Pez. I said they should
The
make
candy or the dispenser?
the dispenser, right?
That makes sense. I have an
Yeah.
folks, in fairness, I have a large head, and my body contains candy. So, it's only fair.
Well, if you're going to be a candy, I mean, you might as well be a Pez.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting candy. Stuff comes out of your neck.
Yeah, sure.
Like if I was a candy, I'd be like those little dots on the paper. You know that like, what is that all about? Just idiocy.
But wait, why would you be one of those candies, though?
It's like an idiot candy.
Hey, don't put yourself
idiot
down.
interview.
No, don't put yourself down. That's wrong. You'd be a nice candy, I'm sure. Yeah. Well, let's move on.
Yeah, okay.
Let's talk about, you were on Celebrity Jeopardy last week. I didn't see it. How did it go?
Kind of like this.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
It didn't go well. Did you prepare? Did you study for Celebrity Jeopardy?
It was like the red light on top of the cameras reminded me of the Brady Bunch. And I just kept staring at it as Alex Trebek was talking to me. And I kept hearing Marsha go, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge. I was terrified.
I'm terrified now. If anyone at home is watching, get to a phone. The episode. There's an episode where someone's scared.
Duh, anyway. Yes. That was a joke. He's not a Nick at Night fan, I don't think.
I got a duh for that? Oh, ouch, he's biting. Ow. I kind of like that. I should insult you more often.
It's really close proximity, actually.
That's not my real leg.
Bigger, actually.
That's a prosthetic leg. I'm like Dorf on golf. Yeah, I'm just a head coming out of something right
So,
there.
of course, your libido made you 6'4". You just that your prosthetic legs are really...
Yes. Very good.
I'm going to be 6'4". I'm going to be a different species next to me. I feel like Kari Wuhrer on acid right now, completely.
So you're on acid right now.
Yeah.
Well, you have a CD here. We got to talk about before we go.
Thank you.
Shiny. Is this what you're promoting right now, the CD?
Yeah, like an encyclopedia salesman. I mean, it's been hard. It's been cool, though. Like door to door, trying to get people to buy it.
Jump in any time, Steven. Thanks, pal. Been sitting there for 10 minutes.
When not spoken to.
Is it music or is it like reading or something?
It's resuscitation.
It's resuscitation?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna take a break right now and review the tape. Baton Rouge! So, Kari, you got to come back sometime. Because this may not have been television, but it sure was compel-a-vision. And that's what we go for here. We'll take a break. Kari Wuhrer, but we'll be right back with the list. Stick around. As I've mentioned before, folks, and I've talked about this a lot in the last couple of weeks, so you may be familiar with what I'm about to say, but there's this one American Idol finalist, a 16-year-old named John Stevens, who everywhere I go, people say, that guy looks exactly like you. This guy looks like you. Well, John was voted off American Idol last week. This week, he's in New York. He's in the neighborhood, so we thought we'd have him come over for just a quick visit to say hi. I want to meet this kid. Please welcome John Stevens. Let's get him out. It's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah. Says I'm better looking.
So, wow. Well, a lot to talk about here, John. First of all, swear to God, a couple of weeks ago when you really started moving your way up the ladder on American Idol, everywhere I would go, people would say, there's this guy who looks exactly like you. And I thought, well, I hope I get to meet him. When did you start hearing the comparisons to me? When did that happen?
About 9th grade, my friends called me Conan in the halls.
9th grade, your friends called you Conan?
Yeah, I had much longer hair, and it was actually combed over like yours.
In that sexy way that I do, yeah. I swear I'll come up there if I have to. So kids would say Conan and yell Conan at you.
Yeah.
Was it in a demeaning way, or was it in a... Were they like, Conan? Were they dunking your head in a toilet by any chance? No, always in a respectful way.
Yes.
Do you feel that looking like me in any way, do you feel like it helped you on American Idol? Because you're a good singer. You're a very good singer.
Thank you.
And you deserve praise in your own right for that. But do you think in any way you were riding what's called the Conan wave? Yeah.
No.
No, you don't feel you were?
No.
Do you feel in any way it was a handicap for you? That maybe the Conan thing was maybe keeping you back because of some anger towards Conan?
Yes.
So, number 55 sunblock, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Trust me, it's rough. It's rough. Let's just get a nice shot here. You're already having much better luck with this look than I've ever had. So. I understand you have a prom coming up.
Yes, I do. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yep.
I got news for you. It's not going to work out for you that night. Your experience is anything like mine. No, do you have a date lined up?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow. Already way ahead of me.
Yep.
I was going through the yellow pages that night. But no, I honestly do. I heard that you're a very nice guy. You're obviously very talented, and I very much wanted you to stop by the show and meet you. And like I say, I think you're going to go a lot farther than I've ever gone. So thank you for being here. Good to meet you. John Stevens, everybody. Thanks a lot, John, for stopping by. Take care. Nice guy. He's already kinder and sweeter than I am. I hate that kid. He's like 16. His skin is better than mine. You didn't want to see me when I was 16. I had an eye patch when I was 16. For no reason. And a parrot. It was weird. It was... Anyway, good for him. God bless him. Everybody, we're back. My next guest tonight is a stand-up comedian and an actor who can be seen in the film The Wrestler and on the NBC series 30 Rock. Please welcome Judah Friedlander. Judah, so good to have you here.
Good to be here, man.
Yeah.
These people are cool, I can tell by looking at them.
All right, well, I'm shocked that worked. Now, Judah, first of all, you sort of have a trademark, and you do it on 30 Rock. And you're always wearing a hat that says something. This is, what is it, Campeón del Mundo?
Correct.
Yes. Well, I just read it right there, yeah.
Wow, your Spanish is very good. It means world champion in Spanish.
Okay, help us out. World champion of what? What are you the world champion
of? The world.
What? What are you talking about?
See, look, Conan, right above champion, it says world. So it's world champion.
Yeah.
What's there to, it's even in Spanish in case you don't read English. So how much more can I break it down for you?
Let me get this straight. Champion of everything? Is that what you're saying?
All sports.
All sports.
Everything except math and reading. Those are my only weaknesses. Every sport, I'm the best.
Every sport.
Name a sport, I'm the best, man.
Cricket.
Not a real sport. Say it again, I'll kill you right on the spot. I'm a master of the martial arts. Don't mess with me, Conan.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an extra dark black belt.
Okay. Extra dark black belt. Okay.
I studied karate online at DeVry for 6 weeks.
Really?
Don't mess with me, dude.
I don't want to mess with you, no.
You guys want to see me do a karate move? You want to see me do one? I just did it. You missed it.
You just did it?
I'm too fast.
You're too fast. You that fast, really?
Yeah, my foot was this far away from your face.
Incredible. Dude. I felt something. I didn't realize that was you.
Yep,
all right.
That was me, dude.
Okay, well...
I'm too fast. I just beat a cheetah in the 100-yard dash.
What? You beat a cheetah in the 100-yard dash?
By 50 yards.
What? You're kidding.
And I gave him a 70-yard head start.
Unbelievable.
And after the race, the cheetah tested positive for steroids. And I was running backwards just so I can see how slow he is. And he was driving a Ferrari.
All right, now listen. Now listen, you. I have other questions.
I'm a world champion, dude.
Okay, what about soccer? That's the most popular sport in the world. What about soccer?
Probably one of my best sports.
Really?
Brazil just signed me 3 weeks ago.
Brazil signed you?
I scored 60 goals in one game.
What?
And I was the goalkeeper.
You're the goalkeeper.
And I only played 7 minutes because I was too busy hooking up with all their cheerleaders. So they have hot cheerleaders in Brazil.
I can imagine, yeah.
The Brazil national team actually just changed their name from the Brazil national soccer team to Judah and the other guys. I was just getting too good.
You're that good.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Have you ever heard of Pele?
Greatest soccer player of all time. Of course I've heard of Pele.
It's my dad.
What?
It's my dad. That's why I'm so good.
Really? Well, okay. Is your mom an athlete?
No, she's not. No, dude. Okay. She's a Vietnam War hero.
Really?
They made a movie about her. It's called Rambo. My mom's ripped, man.
Your mom is Rambo?
Yeah, that's why I'm the greatest athlete in the world. My dad is Pele and my mom is Rambo.
Okay, I'm curious, because you're so great at everything. Do you work out? Are you a guy that works out?
I actually weightlift weightlifters while they're lifting weights.
God.
While running on the treadmill at level 10 at the steepest incline.
Incredible.
And my treadmill has a hurdle on it.
Really? And then
So I gotta like run, leap over it, land, duck, slide under it. And
you're an
it's all-
amazing. Okay, well, I'm just curious about one thing then. You're such a great athlete, greatest athlete and everything.
Cool.
So
I
great.
just want to say, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you seem really impressed about the whole thing. How come you weren't in the Beijing Olympics?
I'm banned from China.
Why?
I'm too good at karate, so they banned me.
You're kidding. You're too good at
That's
karate.
why China built that Great Wall, to keep me out. They're afraid. They built it 1,000 years ago, but they knew I'd be coming someday.
Oh, okay.
They're smart people, man.
All right, well, how about...
I would have won every event if I was in China.
Really? What about swimming? I mean, how hard to...
Swimming? I just beat Phelps a couple weeks ago in a charity match.
In a charity match, you beat Phelps?
Yeah, and I was wearing jeans. And a windbreaker. I was wearing a windbreaker, and I beat the guy.
Incredible.
He has little Speedos on. I was wearing this, dude.
Yeah,
and I beat him by a lot.
Yeah.
I got out of the water. I wasn't even wet. Synchronized swimming, though, that's probably my best event.
Really? Synchronized swimming?
But I'm banned.
Why are you banned from synchronized
swimming? I'm too
swimming?
good at it. They banned me, man.
What are you talking about?
Because every time I take my shirt off, here, watch this, dude. I'll just take this windbreaker off. Watch the ladies go nuts for this, man. Check it out, girls. They don't make them like this anymore, man. They really don't.
So
no, this is what happens.
Okay.
If I do synchronized swimming, every time I take my shirt off and get in the water, all the chicks just jump in and do me right there.
So
it's perfect synchronization.
Oh, they do it
beautiful and a lot of fun, but technically illegal. Okay. They banned me, man. Javelin, your favorite event. I'm banned internationally from the javelin.
I can't believe you knew that was my favorite.
Yeah.
You're banned from the javelin. That's terrible.
I hit a plane, so they banned me. They should just create a no-fly zone for the whole Earth for a couple days. I have the world record for longest javelin throw ever.
Really, you do?
It was in 2002. I threw it, and it's still going.
Really?
It broke through the Earth's
I can't believe it. Now, I understand you have a website. Is there website merchandise that is available?
I do, yeah. I sell a lot of cool things on there.
Like what?
Well, you know, Jennifer, you were talking to her about how she just had some kind of nude photograph.
Sexy photos, yeah.
Yeah, well, I actually sell a nude photo of myself on my website. It's $500.
$500.
But
and what are you doing in this photo?
I'm just doing a little karate pose.
Well, I think we have. Let's see that there. Yeah. That's wow. Yeah. Incredible. $500 for that.
Available on my website. Am I allowed to say my website?
Yeah, you can say my website.
WorldChampionOfTheWorld.com. Okay. But the photo's sold out. So,
yeah.
Sorry.
Tough luck, ladies.
It always sells out.
All right. Well, listen, we are out of time.
Oh, okay.
The Wrestler is now playing in select theaters. Great performance in that. 30 Rock returns with new episodes January 8th on NBC. And Judah, I'm very impressed.
Thanks, man.
You're like the greatest guy I ever met at everything.
You should feel pretty cool right now.
I do feel cool. Judah Friedlander, we'll be right back. We're rolling down to Parabola.
My next guest has written over 24 books. His latest is Touch Points. He has his own show called What Every Baby Knows on Lifetime. And interestingly enough, he was my pediatrician. Please welcome my doctor, Dr. T. Barry Brazelton. How are you?
Fine.
Haven't seen you in a while. What?
Got all your old records?
Oh, they're so moldy and gross looking. You actually have my records here.
I brought them especially.
How was I? How was I as a child? Did you know that I was destined for a talk show?
Well, I could see you're under a lot of pressure.
When I was a kid? Yes, the networks were leaning on me
older
then.
brothers who were so great, you know, and they'd prance into the room, and this poor little kid would come in with his red hair and sit in the corner watching. Finally, he'd make a crack. Everybody would crack up. And so this was, I could foresee that you were going to keep your
I had
position.
good writers then,
That's
yes.
right. But,
really, so you could see I was a middle child. And is it now the middle child? Is it usual? The middle child screams for attention. He wants.
yeah, the middle child learns to cope. Let's put it that way. And you had two beautiful sisters below you and two brothers over you, and you were struggling all the time to get everybody's attention, which you came out doing very well.
Well, that's all this is about. Yeah. I think basically what we've just learned is that this whole show is my sick cry for help.
Right.
Well, you seem so cheerful about it.
Get it? I can't say.
Why didn't you help me at the time?
I've got it all right here. It just didn't do any good.
I needed help. Well, how was I, say, when I think we actually have some visual aids here. You supplied some, and when we supplied some visual aids.
I called your mother and said I was coming on. Did she have any pictures of you? And she said none. And
she sold them. She sold them all. Yeah, she sold them all to Star Magazine. She did very well for herself. No, I think we have, I guess we have here, When I'm Born. We have a little shot here of When I'm Born. There I am. Now,
he was already 2 feet long at that stage.
Yeah, right. And you have my growth charts. Was I a big baby?
Mm-hmm. You were so big that at the age of 2, you still weren't walking. And your mother would come in. Most kids walk at 1.
I still really don't walk much. Andy carries me most everywhere I go.
And he would hang on to the side of the crib, you know, and the other kids would whirl by and he'd plop. So it was fairly obvious why.
So you're laughing at my misfortunes. We paid you good money to look after me, and you're just like, he's crying out for help. He's sick. Oh, I can't even walk. This will be good fodder on a talk show.
We just kept waiting, and finally you got up and began to walk. But it wasn't.
I was 18, yeah. Let's just quickly, Dana, just quickly roll through the other ones. Let's not. There I am, age 1.5. Oh, he's such a sweet kid, and keep going. There I am. I tried to do commercial work at the time, but, and finally, yeah. My mother modeled my hair after Moe of the Three Stooges.
Yeah, so you've had something else done to it.
Yes, now I'm working on this, yes. I like to wear it up now. I went for the bowl cut the first week of the show, and people wrote in.
A few of her questions. Would you like to hear any of them?
Questions?
At 5, she was wondering how she could get you out of her bed.
Who?
Your mother.
That is not true. No. That is not true.
You're right. It's not true.
What are you doing? This is a national television show. Oh, it's just a joke.
She was just telling me.
What kind of doctor are you?
Predictor. And at about 12 to 14, she'd call me and she'd say, you know, Conan goes in the bathroom and spends 2 hours. What is he doing in there?
No. Tell them that too is a joke.
Just a joke, yeah. So what were you doing?
No, I was trying to figure out how I could find a doctor who would take my problem seriously. All right, well, listen, thank you very much for coming on.
I brought you something.
All right. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. We're back. A lot of show tonight. My first guest this evening has been my lead-in since I began hosting Late Night. He's always been extremely kind and generous to me and my show. Please welcome a very good guy, the host of The Tonight Show, Jay Leno. Let's get him out here. Whoa, Jay walking. How are you? I'm good. Hello, gentlemen. We pumped nitrous into the room tonight.
Yes, very good. Many fond memories in this room.
You actually, this is where, of course, Johnny did his show.
Yes.
And then when you took over you subbed for Johnny.
I subbed for Johnny.
You were a guest host.
First year, got my ass kicked by Dave in the studio every night. So nobody.
Who remembers the past?
Who remembers the past?
But this must have fond memories when you started subbing for
It does have
for
fond
Johnny
memories,
Carson.
because this is sort of where it all kind of happened. I mean, when I first started subbing, well, we're both from Boston, you know, and I brought my parents out here, you know, and I figured I'd like show off.
Right.
You know something interesting? You know when you're a kid and you embarrass your parents and they, oh, stop doing that. Oh, you're such a... But see, it turns, as you get older, it
comes
turns around.
back.
It comes back.
Right.
They embarrass you.
Right.
Anyway, I bring them out here, you know, and this whole thing. So I figure I'm going to show off. I take them to this fancy restaurant in Beverly Hills, you know, I figure... So we're sitting in this place. Mother's oohing and eyeing. Oh, it's so expensive. Oh, that's all right, Mom. So we're sitting there, and my mom goes, that woman over there, oh, that looks like Connie Stevens. That looks just like... I said, well, Mom, this is Beverly Hills. that is Connie Stevens, you know. She goes, oh, I love Connie Stevens. Oh, she was so, oh, I used to enjoy her so. I said, well, you want me to see if she'll come over? Oh, no, don't, please, don't. I said, Ma, I'm sure she's very nice. I walk over and I go, hi, Miss Stevens. Hi, my name's Jay, and Leno, I'm the guy that's filling in for Johnny, you know, blah, blah. And my mom is a huge fan. When you finish eating, any chance? She goes, well, I'll come over now. I go, well, you don't. Oh, no. And I said, the nicest woman, you know. So she comes over and I go, Mom, this is Connie Stevens. My mother goes, Connie Stevens, whatever happened to you? I go, well, I go, she's doing good, Ma. She's on cable. We don't get the cable where we are. No, Ma, she has a show. I don't know. I never heard about the show. I go, thank you, Connie. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's great. I remember before I got this show years ago, my mom came out to visit me, and a couple of booths down in the restaurant, Bruce Springsteen sitting there.
Yeah.
Big deal. Bruce Springsteen sitting there. My mom said, and that's a celebrity that even she would know.
Now, that's very good when your mom knows. Yeah.
When my mom, well, he's so big, and so I said to my mom, if you want to go see Bruce Springsteen, the trick is you pretend you're going to the bathroom when you pass by. You kind of check him out. So she said, oh, okay. So she walks by Bruce Springsteen's booth, and it turns out it's in like a little cul-de-sac. There's no place to go. It's not on the way to the bathroom. And my mom walks by, and she goes like that, and then she goes, and Bruce Springsteen's like, huh? And she's just like completely trapped.
Well, there you go.
And then very fun to humiliate them.
Well, at least she didn't go to the bathroom, and I think that's the important thing. Right?
Yeah, she never went
to the
since.
bathroom. It would have been bad.
We've noticed you're right across the hall. In
right
your
across.
studio.
I always wondered, isn't that fun? Because when we were kids, shows are always right across the hall.
Exactly. This was like the fun of show businesses.
Yeah.
We're filming across the hall.
Go across the
Every
hall.
day I pass one of your amazing cars. You have this amazing
Well, I
car
have a lot
collection.
of old cars. I don't like new cars. You can buy 100 old cars for the price of a new car.
And they're beautiful. And they're really
Well,
nice.
some are nice, and some are just old cars I've had for a long time. Like I have this one car, my '57 Buick, which I've had for like 25 years. And my wife and I have this, like every Sunday we'll like go get a slice of pizza, you know. Actually, this was in the studio too. It was like the first week I started doing the show, right? I said to my wife, let's go down to Santa Monica Boulevard, get a slice of pizza. You know, so we're driving along, I got the top down, you know, and I get down to Santa Monica, and it's all blocked off because the Gay Pride Parade is going on. You know? I said, we can't get down there, the Gay Pride. My wife said, oh, we can't get through the Gay Pride. I said, how are we going to get there? Then a police officer says, I'm sorry, and he goes, hold, move, come on. I said, oh, see that, honey? Look at it, I'm in the Tonight Show a week. Thank you, officer. I'm just being, see that, honey? What do you think of that, man? So he pulls me into Santa Monica, and I notice in front of me is a Cadillac, like a '57 Cadillac with 3 drag queens on it, and behind me is another like '40s car with like this Marilyn Monroe guy, you know, and I realized the cop didn't recognize me. He just thought I was another old car in the Gay Pride Parade, you know, so now I'm in the parade, and I can't get out of the parade.
Right.
So we're wiping along, and people are going, hey, Jay, thanks for coming out, man. Jay, we appreciate it. It's okay, thanks, Jay.
I heard that about you.
Yes.
You hear things, yeah. You know what, I've known you actually a bunch of years since I started doing this show. I never I've talked to you about a lot of things. I never talked to you about your childhood because we both come from
Boston.
We both come from Boston, and I don't get an image.
Were you a comic book guy?
Yeah, my brother was a big comic book
See,
guy.
I was a big Andy comic books.
Kind of.
Did you ever order things on the back of comics? The X-ray specs, remember with the...
Yeah, you thought, you could actually, they said if you put them on, you could see the bones in your hand.
Yeah, but what the glasses had were bones painted on the inside of the glass. That was the thing. And they used to have, the other one was the Sea Monkeys.
Yeah.
And the Sea Monkeys playing the ukuleles, right?
Right.
And the mom Sea Monkey would have her hair in a flip like Marlo Thomas, you know, and the kids all... But the last thing I ever ordered from a comic book was something called Monkey in a Teacup. You know what that is?
Never heard of that one.
No. Well, in the back of the ad, they showed this little monkey in a teacup doing this, you know, just sitting there. And it was like $4.95, which was a lot of money when you're like 12. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I ordered this monkey in a teacup, you know, and I'm waiting. You know, it's like 6 weeks. When you're a kid, it might as well be a year. So this thing comes in the mail, and it's like this package like this. You know? So I come home one day, and my mother says, there's a package for you on the dining room table, and it smells terrible. I said, oh, it's my monkey teacup. I can go into the package is doing this. Like this. So it smells awful. It's got holes in it, you know. And I open the box, and this thing goes, this thing, it was completely pink. It was a little naked man. It wasn't monkey at all. Just some kind of thing goes, like this. And my mother goes, and it goes, bam, it just takes off through the house, right? It just starts running through the house, so my mother starts chasing it, and she's hitting it with the broom, and I'm going, stop, you're going to kill my monkey in a teacup. And it runs up, and it's just throwing things, and then it would go in the middle of the room, stop, and it had like males, it was like a little naked man. And it looks like this, and then bam, it takes off again, and my mother is just screaming, chasing this thing. So finally she opens the front door, and the monkey's runs out into the field. Woo, woo. The dog is now chasing the monkey in the teacup, ran outside. We never saw it again. I don't know what it was. That was it.
No, what are you talking about?
I don't know what it was.
What are you talking about?
It was a little pink naked man that was this big. I don't know what it was. And I wrote to the company again, and they were out of business, and that was the last one they had. But I never...
It's water.
It ran into the field, and that was it. It was mine for like 10 minutes.
Can't we find out what the hell that
I don't know what it was. It was just monkey in a teacup. That's what it was.
Don't tell too many people about this,
It was a
Jay.
little naked, hairless man. It would make this noise, and it would run and then stop, and then take off again. It would stop long enough to see it naked, and then run. You know, I don't know what it was.
It was a little pervert.
I don't know what it was. It was just a little man, monkey in a teacup. That's all it was.
Don't tell anyone else this story.
No, I've never told that story.
No one tell anybody.
No, it's a true story.
Now, one thing I've noticed is that your show, The Tonight Show, is a big show. When I travel around the world, they show this thing.
Travel around the world?
When I travel around, I'm very... Oh, that's funny to you?
Satellite.
Yeah, that I would travel is funny to you. I'm very continental, Jay. Yeah. My little private jet, my ascot.
Yeah.
When I travel around, you see The Tonight Show everywhere, and I'm thinking, you must have, like, do you ever have, like, world leaders contact you?
No. One day, I mentioned I got a letter from Gorbachev. He watches The Tonight Show in Moscow. Don't ask me why. And he's coming to Los Angeles, and this thing Time Magazine was doing, would I come to this dinner with Gorbachev? I said, oh, this is great. So my wife and I go to the dinner, and Gorbachev and his wife, Rasha, who sadly passed away, but this was like last year. She's there, you know. And he doesn't speak English. So I'm trying to be I go, hello, hi. And I said to Mrs. Gorbachev, I said, you obviously married an older man. You're very beautiful, you know. So the translator, and both Gorbachev and Rasha go, they go like this. And I said, so then she goes, and he says, she wants to know why you feel her husband is so old. I said, no, that's not what I said. I said, tell her she's so beautiful. She obviously married an older man, teen bride. You know. Now they're really getting mad. That red thing on his head's like throbbing now. You know? What are you? I say to the guy, what are you saying? He's saying, why do you keep saying he's old? I'm not saying he's old. I'm trying to be polite. So anyway, so the whole dinner is like a nightmare dinner. Right. You know? So then Gorbachev's agent comes on me. Psst, what do you think? How'd Gorby do? I said, what do you mean, how'd he do? He said, he wants to come on the show. And I said, well, it's an honor, but he doesn't speak English. You know? I said, you know, we need a translator, and the 6 minutes would be 12 minutes. It really wouldn't work. He goes, yeah. He said, I got another guy. Desmond Tutu. I said, well, I mean, Desmond Tutu is a great man, I mean, but apartheid is such a serious subject. That's more a Nightline thing. It's not really what we do. He goes, forget the apartheid crap. He goes, Tutu travels, he's got funny stuff about hotels, funny stuff about science. Great material. I said, well, I don't know. I'd have to hear his material. He's going to think, what am I doing? One of the great men of the world, the Nobel Prize. I got to hear his joke. I'm sorry.
He wants to see a stand-up hunk.
Yeah, it's like a nightmare. Oh,
yeah. Well, you know, it was so, you know, we asked, when we found out we were going to come to L.A., we asked, is it possible if you come over and say hi, because we know you're very busy.
Oh, yeah.
And, you got to get to the next gay pride parade.
That's right. I have a gay pride parade coming up.
You're a busy man.
I have to apologize to world leaders.
But but you know, you've always been really nice to me and to everybody here doing the show. What? No, he has. He's been nice to us.
No,
yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, you do a
very
great
nice
show.
to us. So check him out. Of course, The Tonight Show. Like I have to mention it. Jay Leno weeknights 11:35.
Thank you, Conan.
NBC. Jay Leno. Thanks for doing it. We're back to Romaine Stamos. Stick around. My next guest tonight is in his 3rd season on the Judge Mills Lane Show, and he has also refereed more fights than anyone in boxing history. Please welcome Judge Mills Lane. Now, Mills? May I call you Mills? Or,
Please,
or
please.
Judge Lane? Mills?
Mills.
Millie?
Not Millie.
Millie? Little Aunt Millie? You're so close to beating the crap out of me, aren't you? I'll calm down. Before we begin, you're famous for your fight instructions, so let's have those before we begin the interview.
All right, you got to have the instructions. You stand up. You'll be one of the fighters.
Okay.
All right, we have him in the center of the ring. I said, just a minute. Settle down.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Too bad. All right, we had the instructions in the dressing room. Any questions here?
No.
Here. Let's get it on.
All right.
All right, and I've got something for you. Well, let's get it on boxing glove. I've got my ugly picture on there, so that's for you. I'm Conan O'Brien. My
Wow,
man.
that's
All
great.
right.
I'll cherish this. Now, do you give these out to everywhere you go? You hand these out?
Only jackasses like you.
That's it! Every time you're on the show, there's an animosity and anger. I could take you, pal. But not now.
It'll be a frosty Friday when you can take me.
You know, last time you were on the show, you told me that you had, and you let me do this, I couldn't believe it, you have no cartilage, because you were a fighter for a while, you have no cartilage in your nose.
My nose is gone.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's gone.
So you can just go,
Do
man,
it.
it just goes right in. It's just amazing. I love doing that. Thank you.
I know you do, but that's okay. That's okay, because that's one thing, it doesn't hurt. My nose doesn't hurt at all.
It goes all the way in. Look at that.
It does, I know. It's just...
You got to do this now. Try it. It's really good. Try. It's really fun. I've always wanted a children's show, and now I have one.
You know, the last time I was here, I gave him the finger.
He did. He gave me the finger.
He made me promise not to do it again.
Come on, for old time's sake. We'll build up to it. You creep. Now, I got to say something. You're in amazing shape. I admire you. How old are you?
63.
63 years old.
Yes, sir.
And everyone always applauds when you do that. No one applauded this time. What's wrong with these people? That was the cue for everyone to go, do you work out? What's your regimen?
I try to run hard 4 days a week, and I think it's important. You show me somebody, if you're big bone, that's one thing. But you show me somebody that's fat and sloppy, that's just somebody who's lazy. It's just, to me, it's that simple.
Wait a minute, you're not supposed to applaud that. Cut to a couple of fat people, yeah! I'm lazy! So you don't have a lot of sympathy is what you're saying.
I'm saying that if you want to be that way, that's up to you. But don't complain about it. Get out for your sorry butt. Get out and do some road work. Do a few sit-ups. Push your weight from the table. And things like that, you can get it done. Or you can sit on your butt, blame somebody else, and say, I'm fat and I can't help it. That's crap.
Right. Well, you do tell it like it is.
Damn straight.
You work out constantly. You're in great shape.
You bet.
Do you ever go naked under the robe? Ever?
I've never done that, but you know, when I was a fighter, I lived in fear of one thing and one thing only. When taking on my robe, not having any trunks on. I saw it happen to a guy one time.
You said what? I didn't hear that. It was complete...
I was in living fear of taking off my robe and not having any trunks on.
How would that happen?
I saw it happen to a guy one time. He got taped, put his cup on, put his robe on, and just forgot. So I used to check 4 or 5 times.
Would you allow, as a referee, would you allow a fight to continue if a guy forgot his trunks and was boxing
you? No, he
you?
took the robe off. I said, put the damn thing back on and go get your trunks, brother.
Why? If someone, I mean, but if it's a legitimate question. If someone wanted to fight nude, is there a rule against it?
It wouldn't be in the fight I refereed. I'm a lot of things. That ain't one of them.
Why? Because you'd have an extra weapon? I mean, what's the technical reason for not letting someone, if someone wants to be nude and things are kind of moving around, let them do what they want to do, and maybe you get more people tuning into those fights.
You would have more people tuning in. That would be true.
Okay. You gave me the finger, sort of, but not quite. Later. You met your wife.
Yes.
You know, you have this hard exterior, but you met your wife, I'm told, in a very romantic way.
My wife is a lovely lady, and I know she's watching this show, so I'm going to tone it down some. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute true story. I've been divorced for about 5 years. I'd learned how...
Al, no!
Okay.
No, Al. We're completely off our rhythm here tonight.
Sorry.
And I learned how to wash my clothes again and cook a little bit. And so we were at this bar one Friday night. Where
Who's we?
Well, a bunch of guys and gals that went down after work on Friday. I was a young prosecutor in those days, about 70, I think it was 74, 70. No,
Did you say young prostitute in those days?
Prosecutor.
I swear to God, I thought he said, well, I was a young prostitute in those days. And I'm like, I've got to follow up on this.
Prosecutor.
Prosecutor, okay.
So we're there, and I'm 5'7". I'm the short guy, and my wife is about 5'10", and great lady, and lovely girl. They have 2 beautiful sons together. Anyway, so they introduced me to Kay. I'm sitting there and drinking, minding my own business. I had a couple of wines, but I was under .08.
What do you keep a meter with you?
Anyway, so the subject matter got around to dating folks. So she looked over at me and says, well, that guy would be too short for me. So I looked over at her, and my response was that pithy Anglo-Saxon verb meaning intercourse, followed by the second personal pronoun. You. And she laughed and said, boy, you're a piece of work. And then we started going together, and we got married.
Well, that's a very romantic story. The 3rd season of No! Oh, I wish I worked out now. All right. The 3rd season of Judge Mills Lane begins Monday, so check your local listing. Always a pleasure to have you on the show,
Thank you, Conan.
Judge Mills Lane, thank you. We'll be right back. Jan Wenner, stick around.